Welcome back, my chosen ones. I hope that you're feeling so blessed and so loved. Today, we're going to tap in. We're going to find out what messages we have for you. We do have Newton here, our spiritual assistant. He'll be guiding us through this reading, bringing in a lot of positive energy. Okay, guys, let's tap in. Let's find out what messages we have for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. Okay, we have the Judgment, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like with the Judgment that this is the awakening. This is the rebirth. Time even feels different. I feel like you're doing a lot of self-reflecting. You're going truly within. You're seeing and feeling a lot. I feel like the veil has been lifted and you're experiencing all of these energies, these emotions. I feel like even your dream state is being affected right now. So just know whatever it is that we're putting out, we're seeing how fast it truly does come back into our life. With the Four of Wands, this is the energy of true stability, of celebration, of us coming together in this rebirth, in this new energy, in this new frequency. With the Nine of Wands, this is just showing how tired we truly are. We have been so persistent in this constant warfare, in this constant battle. And now we're very, very close to succeeding. But the energy is very heavy. For some of us, our emotions are still coming up. The anxiety, the fear, the anger, the sadness. As we are shifting, as we're transforming. But we are moving in to these positive changes. We're moving into these new cycles, this abundance, this truly blessed life. What messages do we have for the chosen ones? A truck just went by and Newton has to scope it out to make sure that they're not stopping. What messages do we have? I am going to use two different decks here. Okay, Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Seven of Swords. I feel like this conflict here with this Five of Wands is an inner conflict. This is the ego shedding. And I feel like you're going back and remembering certain rivals, certain tensions that you've experienced in life. And with the Ten of Swords, yeah, you are just tired. You're recognizing now truly how much betrayal that you went through as the third dimension is truly collapsing for you. And there were so many times that you just felt like giving up. There were so many times where the world just felt so heavy, so dark. Like the absence of love. It's like you recognize that, you felt that. And I feel like you felt this your entire life. I do feel like you had to experience a lot of people that were avoiding themselves and that projected what they disliked within them onto you. I feel like you did encounter a lot of liars. Again, this deception, this heavy, heavy energy of deception. I feel like most people in your life truly wore a mask that they hid behind, their words, their actions. I feel like who they were behind this mask was somebody or something that you saw. You could pinpoint it out. You could recognize it where other people couldn't. And I feel like other people didn't believe you. They couldn't see what you were seeing because you're so rare, because your gift is so strong. Your intuition is so pinpoint that these types of people that avoid responsibility, hide, lie, trick, deceit, manipulate, very cunning energy here. They saw that you could see right through them. You couldn't be fooled. This is why I feel like you were always attacked. This is why I feel like this darkness always tried to defeat you. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to collapse in this exhaustion. They wanted you to just truly let go of your light, let go of your mission. If they produced enough conflict in your life or enough tension, enough stress, this is what they were hoping. They were hoping that you would walk away. They were hoping that you wouldn't stand much longer because they recognize who and what you are is extremely rare. And a light like that on this planet was a threat to them. Let's see what messages we have here. Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, the Devil, Hierophant, and Queen of Swords. Okay, with the Queen of Wands, you are an extremely passionate person. There's an energy within you that attracts certain type of people. People recognize the light within you. People recognize that you are truly blessed. There's a lot of people think that you've had this truly wonderful life because you're so positive, because you give so much. You give so much of your love. You give so much of your kindness. I feel like the good out there in the world sees the good in you. I feel like the darkness out in the world sees your light. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like you've had a very difficult path. No matter what you chose, it was extremely difficult. You may have even felt stuck, that this life was going to continue on the way that it always has. I feel like even if you chose the path that you knew that was right, there were people out there that tried to always criticize you, hurt you, betray you. And you were just looking for a path to enlightenment, a path to other kind souls, a path to fairness. With the Devil, you've experienced people in your life that literally became obsessed with trying to defeat you. There's people in your life that did suffer from severe addictions, but very toxic people in your life, very codependent on your light, very codependent on your love, your energy, the supply that you gave them. They wanted you to feed into their narrative. They wanted you to feed into their life. They wanted you to feed into their lies, the chaos, just to truly try to confuse you. You have an energy of pure love, pure light. Your beliefs in this lifetime are very strong, of your generosity, of your kindness, of your expansion, of your heart. You truly are very, very spiritually gifted. There's a wisdom that lives within you that does not live within most. This is truly how rare you are. You came here to help teach others about love, about kindness, about generosity, about giving. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're extremely honest. You fight very, very hard for the truth. You have learned to be extremely independent. Even you've had all of these attacks, all of this warfare, all of this deception, you still stood for the truth. You still defended others. You truly gave so much of yourself. And I want to use a different deck here. But you've had to learn life through this independence, through this struggle, through this warfare, through the injustice of the world. I feel like it was very difficult for you to get away from it. I feel like people see you as this very calming energy. I'm sorry, Newton hit the camera, so it's shaking a little bit. Wow. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. I do feel with the Queen of Pentacles, there is this peaceful energy that you receive when you are alone in nature, when you're far away from people, when there's no distractions. There's an energy of this calmness that truly comes over you. And I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, this is your beautiful heart, shining out to the world, illuminating the love that truly exists within you. This is a rare energy of love. Most humans could never obtain and give this amount of love. And the thing is, you never receive this kind of love back into your life. In fact, you receive the opposite. But that has strengthened your heart. That made you more determined to give. You didn't want anyone else to feel the lack of love that you have received in this lifetime. So you constantly gave. You constantly made sure that all of those people around you never experienced the pain, the hurt, the neglect, the rejection that you did. It was very difficult for you not to take things personally because you couldn't win to lose when it came to certain people in your life. And I feel like this has a lot to do with family members as well too, where they didn't recognize that light, or if they did recognize it, they didn't acknowledge it. They didn't tell you how special you were. Instead, they made you feel like you're doing something wrong, or this is your fault, or you need to be responsible for everyone's happiness. You weren't allowed to express who and what you truly are. And with the Two of Cups, And the Ten of Pentacles, this is what you've always like sought after, was this beautiful love, this giving love, this happiness, this joy, this energy of just true connection. Not only are you going to be very abundant, but you're going to be extremely happy. There is unions of people who are just like you in this world. Right now, everybody is connecting to their soul tribe, and this is what's coming towards you. And this also does mean for those that have a divine counterpart that this union is coming towards you. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this truly is your blessing. This is your abundance. This is your peace. You're going to be able to walk this planet, interact with other people that are of the same frequency, the same light as you. It's been very difficult to meet these kinds of people because you kept coming across, you know, Seven of Swords, deception, lying, pretending, people wearing these masks instead of operating through their heart like you do. And look at King of Pentacles. This is the confirmation. And we have King and Queen of Pentacles, that you have this divine abundance coming in. There is peace coming back into your life because right now you're in this energy of true rebirth. You're in the energy of truly receiving. There's a lot of blessings coming towards you. And because we're in this rebirth, everything feels new. Our body, our soul, the frequency that we all have to recalibrate to. This is why you're feeling this overwhelming emotion, just spikes up and down, or this anger, this pain from the past. Just know that this is all part of the rebirth. But these blessings are truly, truly yours. There is peace coming into your life. There is happiness. There's joy. There's love. There's this abundance. So just know that every single thing that you went through, all has to do with where you're going to right now. You are so strong because of this. You are so rare. Nobody could withstand everything that you've encountered. Nobody could even think about the life that you have lived and still have this beautiful, loving heart. That is how rare you truly are. Okay, you guys, here is this reading, sending you so much love and so much light, and I will see you in our next video.